Hello there, Internet. Welcome to another episode of the Microbear Gourmet. I'm Polar the Polar Bear, and this is my girlfriend, Melissa.
Hello.
If you didn't know, this is my microwave food review show, where I review stuff that's either supposed to come out of the microwave or I just decided to microwave because I could. This particular episode is actually a Hot Pocket, which is I'm not going to say Cadillac of microwave foods. I think a lot of people would disagree with me on that, but it's probably the most superfluous microwave food. I think you could ask people just about anywhere. You know what a Hot Pocket is? Oh, yeah, I know what a Hot Pocket is. So this morning we're trying what's supposedly limited edition, but it's been out for I think like a year at this point. And it is the Cuban style Hot Pocket, which is supposed to mimic a Cuban sandwich. It's got pickle,
Diced ham, sliced pork, pickles, Swiss cheese, reduced fat, and mozzarella cheese with mustard sauce in a crust. And it's made with real cheese.
Reduced fat real cheese, anyway. But yes.
Yeah.
So these were probably Hot Pocket price. So how much did you? I wasn't here when you bought these. How much did you get? How much you get those for? Was it like $3 something?
$2 something?
Like high end of $2 something.
High end of $2, close to $3.
Close to $3, so probably like $2.80, $2.90.
Between $2.70 and $2.90, yeah, somewhere in that range.
Okay, so they're kind of expensive because they're Hot Pockets, but that's what it's a brand name.
It is. Some of limited editions, they probably mark it up a little too.
I'd be interested to try a generic Hot Pocket, like a little bit cheaper kind of Hot Pocket. I don't know. That just seems like it'd be interesting to try. Do they? What do they?
They don't call them Hot Pockets. Like I think Walmart does them.
All right.
They have like their store brand stuff.
Do you know what the product is called? Because I might have to go and try some of those.
Not even a little bit.
Well, I'll go into our Walmart has like a grocery store attached to it, so maybe I can go into our Walmart and find. Let's get.
What are you reaching for?
I'm reaching for the Hot Pocket. I hope I can. Yeah, I think I can pick that. Oh wow. Well, that's really not very filled with stuff.
No, I'm trying to say that one is better. Nope.
Yeah, that's mostly crust. It looks like, which that's kind of disappointing. Normally, Hot Pockets are okay with that. Like normally, Hot Pockets do a good job of filling.
Yeah, this one's also hollow.
Does it smell good at least?
It smells like mustard.
Yeah, you know what it smells like? It smells like kind of a mustardy hot dog. Like, have you ever been to a street vendor that sells hot dogs? It kind of smells like you just went up and, like, you're at a hot dog stand, like, on a street somewhere. So.
Not bad.
Well, I tried this once, but it was a while ago. I remember liking it, but not how much, and she's never tried it, so...
We're just gonna eat the whole half, try and get everything in all of our bites. So.
Mm-hmm. Not because it's delicious or anything. You want to go first on that?
It looks nothing like this on the inside.
No.
That's my first con. I thought it would be weird. Like, I honestly got this for him thinking he might do it for his barely edible show because it sounded really weird.
If I hadn't... Even if I hadn't tried it before, I don't know if I would have done that on Barely Edible, because it sounds a little weird, but it doesn't necessarily sound disgusting. I really like Cubans. I mean,
yeah, it just
though it doesn't really taste like a Cuban.
Yeah, it just sounded odd. It sounded odd with the pickle and the mustard sauce in a hot sandwich thing, but it's really good. It's the mustard flavor is actually quite strong, but not over like too strong.
No, it's not like a punch of mustard in your face or
and
anything.
it's in a creamy sauce, which is a nice. I like the texture of the creamy sauce. The pickles, I think I only saw 2 little tiny pickle pieces in my thing.
Which is funny because I tasted the hardcore pickle.
I tasted the pickle, but I didn't see a lot of pickle. And then I saw the ham, but I did not see anything that looked like sliced pork.
Well, it's what it is I think it's.
Is that the ham?
It's supposed to be the ham. Yeah, the ham.
So it says diced hams, sliced pork.
Oh. Yeah, well, yeah, I think it's just. I think it's supposed to be the same thing.
Okay.
Because there's definitely no pork.
No.
Just by itself, just pieces of pork in any Hot Pocket.
Yeah. Their toppings were so like skin, is that the right word?
Yeah, they were lax on the filling.
Like you couldn't take one bite and get everything in that bite. I literally had to eat the whole half to get every single element of this in a bite.
Yeah.
So that takes it down a notch, and it's a little expensive. I don't like how much Hot Pockets cost usually, and I know that's unavoidable. But
yeah, I would like Hot Pockets to be a little closer to the $2 range, not so much the $3 range.
Right, especially because it's not like they stuff that full. That's mostly bread.
Right, though that is not normally a problem with Hot Pockets.
Okay.
Normally Hot Pockets are good about stuffing.
I've only ever had the ham and cheese kind, which I remember liking.
I'm not that big of a fan of the ham and cheese Hot Pockets, but I like them okay.
So, it's good. The taste is really good. I super dig the taste. It gets a little bit of a markdown for the lack of filling. But, so had it had a lot of filling in it, I think I would have given it probably a 7 out of 10. But because it didn't, and because it's a little bit spendier than I'd like, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's still good. I'd still recommend it. It's quite tasty, and I don't regret trying it. But I don't know that... I feel like I could make my own sandwich for much cheaper.
And it would probably taste better.
Yeah, and still get that, craving for a Cuban sandwich out of the way. So.
Excuse me. That's basically my exact rating. If it was just a little fuller, little bit more stuffed, it'd probably be a 7. But as stands, I mean the flavor's great. It's mustard and pickle. That's what I got. I didn't get ham. I didn't taste ham, except
or
a little.
Cheese. I didn't really get cheese in that either.
I tasted a little bit of an aftertaste of ham, like after it cleared my mouth and it was just sitting there. I'm like, oh, there was some ham in that. Yeah, I didn't get Swiss or anything out of that, which is the cheese that's supposed to be in there. And it doesn't taste like a Cuban sandwich. It just doesn't. You can't really get that kind of taste in a Hot Pocket, unfortunately. Just go get a Cuban. Just go to a deli or something, or like a mart and go get a Cuban. But
or make your own Cuban sandwich.
Yeah, sure. Make your own Cuban sandwich if you're not lazy. I'm very lazy. But I do like the taste. I think it tastes really good. But yeah, it's very sparse on toppings or fillings, which it needed not to be to get a 7, but it's still a 6 out of 10, and I still do recommend, especially like even if it's not been terribly limited, you never know when it might go away. So just in case it does go away, you should definitely try it before it goes away. I'd suggest that.
But only if you like mustard. If you don't like mustard, you would really hate this.
You want to like mustard and you want to like pickles because
those come through the strongest.
Those are the 2 strongest flavors. Yeah. Do you know anybody who doesn't like mustard though? I know people who don't like pickles.
Don't like mustard.
Really? Who doesn't like who do you know who doesn't like mustard personally?
One of my coworkers doesn't like mustard. For the longest time, I didn't like mustard. When I was a kid, I did not like mustard, and I wouldn't eat it. I know. Now I love mustard. I always have mustard in my house. Usually a couple different types of mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a really strong flavor. Mustard is very strong. It's a very specific kind of flavor.
That's true, I guess.
And some people just don't dig it. But yeah, I think you're right. A lot of people probably enjoy mustard.
I think so.
So that would be my only caveat to this. Is if you don't enjoy mustard or pickles,
you're not gonna like that.
Really hate this.
Yeah. But if you do, go get one. Yeah. We both 6 out of 10. We both recommend if you like mustard and pickles, go try the Hot Pocket. Cuban style. I don't think they call it a sandwich or anything. Yeah, it's just Hot Pocket limited edition Cuban style. So, yep. So go give that a try if you're into those flavors. If not, don't go get the spicy nacho one or
Pretzel bread ones I've heard are good from you too.
I like the pretzel bread ones a lot, or just the original pepperoni pizza Hot Pocket, still a favorite of mine. I used to get the big from Costco, the big thing of like 24, and it would just sit in the deep freeze, and I'd just eat them.
I did that with the ham and cheese ones. Those I'm very partial to ham and cheese things. So
So that'll do us for this morning of filming. Literally every meal this day is going to be filmed to some capacity. We're gonna do fast food, big fast food film for lunch is probably gonna be like 40 minutes, and it'll be cut into smaller episodes, so it's not just a giant block episode like the other one. But and tonight we're gonna do probably a couple of different microwavables plus the barely edible for clam juice.
That's my own damn fault.
Which, yeah, we were talking about that. I'm like, we're gonna do clam juice today, and she's like, I'm like, you brought it up.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I mean, I'm not promising I'm gonna swallow that clam juice, but I'm gonna at least put it in my mouth and give it a good taste for you guys out there. And my very sweet, very brave girlfriend Melissa will do similarly. So at least for now, thank you for joining us on another episode of the Microbear Gourmet, and hopefully we will see you guys again very soon.
Bye.